Settle on in, everybody. Welcome back to Inner Pop, your weekly dose of positivity. Speaking of positivity, I'm sipping on tea right now. Ink, what you got to sip on?
I have some tea too, and I don't know about you, but I'm old, so I've just got some honey lavender tea. We're
Hey,
going with the
that's
cozy
great for
vibes.
sleep.
It's great for sleep. I don't know why I chose it right before we were supposed to be chatting, but we're here. It's gonna be fine. I should have hit the
God
caffeine
damn it,
early.
sabotaging our podcast.
Sabotaging ourselves. I know. It's the new year. I'm already starting off with the saboteur. I'm the saboteur.
Saboteur. This is the
Sabotage.
year of the saboteur. This is your
Year
year
of
of
the
the saboteur.
Saboteur. It is.
Absolutely. You're here to
It's
fuck everyone's shit up this year.
dead ass. And you know what? That's fine. I'm fine with that this year. That's where I'm at. Don't know about
The
you, but
year
that's
of
where I'm at.
destruction.
Yes. The year of fuck you.
Honestly, yeah, same. Listen, I'm angry. I gotta take it out on somebody at some point. I give up being nice. This year, we're mean. We're nasty this
We're
year.
mean. We're mean. But like in a no filter sort of way. Not my regular usual sort of filtered meanness, which I
Yeah,
like to call
yeah.
bluntness.
No, like, snide, blunt remarks. No, no,
No.
no.
Yeah. Just
This year,
straight
it's
mean.
bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's motherfucker, did I ask you?
Dead ass. That's for the entire year. That's the attitude from now until
Whole
next year.
year.
And maybe next year I'll reconsider. Maybe we'll see where I'm at then.
Maybe I'll be
This year
nicer
is
next
fuck
year. I'll
off.
just get all the anger out this year.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just go to a few more concerts and then just then all of the negativity can leave my body. But as of right now, this is where we're at.
This is where we're at.
This is where we're at. Speaking of concerts, did you see BTS's comeback schedule?
I did.
I did not, but somebody told me about it. I saw one of my friends post, or they put in the group chat about it, and I was like, oh, okay, okay.
No, I saw, oh dang. See, now I forgot. This is such bad timing.
Oh,
Um,
oops.
I saw it. It was J Hope
Oh,
and I don't remember who else, but they like showed their cats on stream and everyone was
oh,
like, "Oh my
Yoongi
God,
showed his.
cat." Yeah, 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 yeah.
I saw
Yeah, that's
Yoongi
right.
with
That's right.
his. That's the only
Yeah,
one I've seen, and I enjoyed that thoroughly.
absolutely.
It was great, yeah. But
The
I that
cutest
was all
cat.
the news I had, and then they were talking in the group chat, and I was like, oh, okay, sure, sure. Because I don't
That was
I
the
don't
biggest
know them as a
news,
group.
frankly.
Yeah, I don't know them as a group. I know them all separately.
Right.
I have no concept of them together. I mean, like I've seen clips and stuff, sure, but like I have no concept of them
But
as a
they don't
unit.
exist together.
They don't
Haven't been
exist.
together for
Yeah.
years.
So, and I'm intrigued though, because I'm curious if because they've had all that time to do their solo albums and get more in touch with the music that they like to make, what
Hmm.
is gonna happen? Are they gonna have to fall back into the like mainstream hit the West audience that they were?
Right.
I've heard they were kind of into the. I don't know any of their songs, but I have heard that's what it was at the end there or in the middle. I don't know, or if it's gonna be something totally different.
It's like I really hope not. I hope that they feel, or at least they get to feel comfortable enough to make the music that they actually want to make and not
Yeah.
just make like this like watered down kind of West industry
Mm,
pop music that like don't get me wrong, it's something that like you can sit there and like tap your foot if you wanna. You know
yeah.
what I mean? But it's not like it ain't blowing anyone's mind. It's not like you're hearing it and you're going, "Oh, that's sick as fuck." You're just like, "Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah. Cool."
Yeah, there were a couple of the solo ones that I was not as thrilled about because I only know them as solo artists, and so like I of course have ones that I listen to regularly and ones that I
Right.
don't. So yeah, I've had some that have been like, yeah, I don't like where we're falling into. So I'm interested to
Yeah.
see what'll happen. And I know everyone has their differences in music, and that's a whole thing. So I'm not like picking anybody's
Right.
yum as far as the genre
Nah.
stuff goes. We don't play that game around here. Like if I don't like it
No.
and you like it, that's fine. I love that for
Exactly.
you.
Like what you
But I'm
like.
still gonna say not a fan. That's
And
just
that's
how I
like
am.
and I want to comment on too, and I don't know if this is just me. This might be a just me thing, but it's like this uh a funny thing that I see happening where like and so a lot of K-pop, right? It pretty much most of the writing and styles for, and even some of the writers, a lot of the writers
Mm.
for a lot of K-pop songs and stuff are people from the West. You know what
Oh
I mean?
right.
And it's
Yeah.
funny seeing like how
Yeah.
so they write those songs, goes to the K-pop artists, they perform it, they sing it as their thing. And then you'll see those artists get real big and then they make things that are even more geared towards a Western audience. And for some reason, when it's even more geared towards that Western audience, I feel like it's less good.
It's
With some
less
of it, I'm just
good.
like, how did you write something? And maybe it's just because I don't speak
Yeah.
Korean. Maybe if I spoke Korean and I heard maybe and had more cultural context and everything and knew like, oh, this slang is kind of lame. This sounds kind of weird. Then
Hmm.
maybe I might judge more. But for some reason, when
Yeah.
they do it over here in English and some of it written by like the
Hearing it
same
in my
people and the
language.
same kinds of people, it
The
sounds so much worse. And I'm like, how
and
did you manage to make it work?
yes,
To
you
make
made it
it worse?
worse.
I
No,
don't
I
know.
get that.
Maybe that's just me. But I don't know. Something happens in there, and it just kind of
Yeah.
and maybe it's to do with like different writers because like this writer wrote this song that they did that was in
Hmm.
Korean and sounded really great, and then another writer that writes like 50 billion songs a day and just throws them at people did their like English Western song. You know what I mean? Like maybe
Yeah.
that's what it is. I don't know, but
I
I
would be
think it's
very
really funny because it's a
interested.
common thing that you
Yeah.
see.
I would be really interested in knowing how that process works. And I think for me, because I listen to more like solo or individual or bands, as far as Korean artists go, than I do K-pop groups specifically. And the groups that I do listen to, a lot of them do their own stuff, the
Hmm.
writing and the producing and all the things. So
Right.
I have heard of this phenomenon. Like I've seen the commentary, and I do think some people would definitely agree with you. And I've what I um what's a maybe nice way? No, I'm not gonna be nice. What I have gathered as far as my own minimal experience with this phenomena is that there's no effort that goes into it. It's
Right.
and I could be totally wrong about that, but it feels like there's no effort that goes into it. Because even if you're in a group where you don't have any say so over those things, and you do maybe speak English, or maybe that's your first language, maybe you didn't grow up in Korea even, right? Why would
Hmm.
we not want to say, hey, I know I didn't write this song and I know I didn't pick this song, but that sounds like ass. It's not going to go
Right.
over well.
If you see something, say
Say
something.
something. If it doesn't
Because
come
it's
out good,
crazy.
it's
It's
crazy.
crazy letting yourself drown like that. It's
Crazy.
wild.
I'm looking heavily at NCT, but the most ironic thing about them is that somehow they're still popular for it.
It's
And I
somehow.
haven't
And
figured that out yet.
I think literally at some point, not to be all like pretty boys, but like I feel like at some point you are kind of just riding off
But
of like
face card, face card
yeah.
carries
And
you.
that's not a bad thing.
No,
Get
it's
your
not a bad
bag.
thing.
Absolutely. No
Get your bag,
disrespect.
and I'm gonna watch you do it. It's gonna happen. But I'm still
But
gonna
it's
be
just
like, it sounds like
God.
trash, but I'm here for the vibes anyways.
Yes, yeah, yeah. It's like
For
go
sure, for
ahead,
sure.
go off.
But it's such a weird thing though because I don't have that attitude towards Western artists when they put something out that's trash. I am not here for the vibes.
See, for me, it depends on who it is. It
Well, that's
depends.
true.
It depends.
Yes, 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 yes. You're right.
And also it depends for me
I'm
if it's a
speaking on
Korean
the
person too.
whole, but yes, it on the whole, generally speaking, that's how I feel about it. However, you're right. It fully depends on who it is. I'm gonna be straight up about that.
Right. It
But
depends on how much of an attachment I have, frankly.
it's yes, but it's because for me as a writer, I am automatically harsher on them with the Westerner. I'm automatically like, you should know better. On every
Right.
level, you should know better. And you, even if you didn't know better, you could have consulted with somebody who did know better, and you're in a place
Mm-hmm.
where you have lots of access to that. So I'm automatically a little harsher on them because of my own background. But that's just me. But you're right, attachment
No, it's totally fair.
is about
Totally
attachment.
fair.
My little side ran aside because honestly, guys, none of this has anything to do with what we were going to talk about today.
No, it doesn't. But I mean, it's important. It's important. Okay.
We had to catch
But now
up.
we
You know,
can
it's the
get
new
to
year. We had the little break with the holidays. We're coming back. We had to
right.
chit chat. We had to yap for a second
Yeah, we get a yap. We're yappers, if you can't tell.
and figured it out yet.
If you haven't
Well,
decided to listen to a podcast of two people literally just fucking yapping.
and I know you have because we all have.
Absolutely.
I know I'm guilty of that. And it's so satisfying for some reason. Like, nothing could have been said, and I'm still enjoying the vibe.
It's just like being part of a conversation, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Especially when I'm doing like really mundane things, like
Yeah.
cooking or chores or whatever. I say chores. I'm an adult now. It's just things I have to do, I guess.
Hey, there's still chores. It's all chores.
It's all chores.
Life is chores.
I call it my just like great sadness. Make it sound really dramatic. When I have to do my great sadnesses.
Going to do laundry. Oh,
Yeah.
another great sadness I must attend
A
to.
great sadness that I have to struggle through. I have persevered through this great sadness of washing the dishes.
I look down at my soap-stained hands and remind myself there is more to life than this great sadness.
That I have to do again in the morning.
Oh, why?
It's never ending. We're born, we have great sadnesses, and we die.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Those are just the normal great sadnesses.
Oh, no.
I can. It's fine. Everything's fine. Speaking of great sadnesses, though, I feel like what we're talking about today, I could also include on that list a little bit. Just a little bit. Most of them
Yeah.
do bring me great sadness.
I
I'm
think
being
it's appropriate. It's appropriate.
I think so. Well, Isa, why don't you tell us tell us what we're going to be chatting about today?
Okay. Well, today we're just chatting about short dramas that you see on TikTok.
The
It's just
little
short little
micro-
videos that are supposed to be like this whole entire show that's full of great sadness. Usually there's like somebody
Lots of
cheated,
tragedy.
somebody killed somebody,
Right.
somebody
A lot of
like, someone's
miscommunication and
yes,
rebirth.
so much miscommunication.
Yeah. So
They
much
could all be
nobody knows how to
solved with
talk.
communication, which I feel like you can say about just drama as a whole, not like the like show genre, but just like in life, period.
Oh, yeah.
So many things could be solved with just
So many
clear
things.
communication.
I was watching a variety show earlier. Actually, not early. Literally before we were getting on to do this, I was watching a variety show, and they were exchanging noodles for a story. So you get a bowl of free noodles if you tell us your story, and it's these like big famous people. Anyways, this is a story for another day about the variety show. But one of the groups that came in was these three like 16-year-olds and their teacher, and so the one girl was telling her story and about like not being able to communicate with her parents and all the things, so it just like was a direct connection in my brain. And so the actor was like, well, Is your mom asleep? Call her right now. Get your video call your mother right now. And so they facilitated this whole. It was very sweet, and I cried because
Oh.
the whole conversation was fantastic. Because she did it like not under the guise of I'm on the show and they wanted me to call you, but like she just called and they said, "Don't tell her, just call, say you're eating noodles and you missed her," and it was just this very sweet conversation. It was very nice. So all of that to say, guys, it's as sometimes as simple as just having the conversation.
Yes. Just bridging the gap. Little chit chat.
Sometimes. Hella big
Sometimes.
asterisk on sometimes. Hella big asterisk
Huge
on that.
asterisk. Yes.
Huge.
Sometimes the only communication that will work
Right.
is a fist to the face.
Correct. Yes. We are not above violence in this house.
I condone violence.
I can own violence. Again, big asterisk on that as well.
When it's appropriate and
Right.
well deserved.
Right.
Still a big asterisk on
Still
that
a big
one,
asterisk. But it's fine. But so, again, all of that to say, sometimes, guys, if you're having trouble and that's how you feel, pick up the phone, make the call.
Absolutely.
Communication. solves
Wise
things.
words.
Yes.
Yes.
But in the
You're in your
case of these
wisdom era
dramas,
this year.
we start. Have I entered the old people era? Is
You did. You took
I-
like the Uncle Iroh route.
I did.
You were about to attack Ba Sing Se earlier,
I was.
and now you're trying to liberate Ba Sing Se.
I've come full circle. It was, you know what it was?
Full
I finished the cup of tea, and so
Yeah.
I can feel
That's what
Iroh
did
just through my veins. As I did it. Guys,
why you're so
really, the
wise.
moral of the story here is drink a cup of tea. It'll solve all of
Yes.
your emotional problems.
Exactly. Tea is
You'll feel
healing.
better.
Tea is healing.
Tea is medicine, as the Chinese would say. Actually, I don't know if they would, but that feels like part of Chinese medicine would be tea.
Yeah. Especially some teas. Specific
Some
teas.
tea, yes, but
But
there
yes,
are lots of
absolutely.
asterisks on that as well.
Lots of asterisks. This is the asterisk episode.
Maybe that's what we'll call it.
The asterisk episode.
The asterisk. The one with the asterisks. All right. Let me quit. Just completely dragging off
Yes.
course. Back to these dramas. Yeah, all these micro dramas. I know you guys have seen these ads. There are a ton of variety of them as well. I've seen ads for just about every kind you could imagine, except for like weird ones. And I don't know if those exist yet. Hopefully not. But I haven't seen anything
I'm sure they do.
weird.
I'm
I've
sure they do.
Yeah. I don't need those to pop up on
Let's
my...
be real.
I'm sure somewhere they're out there. But I don't know about them, and that's one thing I don't need to learn about. So I'm fine.
Yeah, no, me neither. Me neither.
But I know we've all seen everything from like the really popular werewolf trope mate thing. I feel like I've seen that one a lot. That's about as funky as mine get.
I haven't been recommended any of those actually.
You know,
I get
feel
like the
like those are
CEO
popular.
ones though.
Oh,
I
haven't gotten a CEO one. I haven't gotten a CEO.
We're two different types of freak.
Apparently. I have some concerns about mine because I have no werewolf content anywhere in my life at all.
You're not into Jacob?
I'm not in a J. I was
Don't you
Team Ed.
think? Oh no.
Although, in reality, they both sucked. I was
Oh,
not a fan of
absolutely.
either one.
They were both terrible.
Both awful, just complete trash. But I read the books and then only kind of
Yeah.
sort of not really watched the movies, so I liked Edward more in the books.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I liked both I read the books before I saw the movies, but
Same.
I enjoyed both to some degree. I feel like I like the books better, but I feel like it's just because books have so much more like content you're in the
Yes, more
characters'
content.
heads. You see,
But they
so
were
much
not
more
good.
stuff. No, absolutely
not
not.
good.
But in middle school,
But in middle school, it was great.
yeah, this is a
Oh my
stroke of
god.
genius over
Is
here.
that when those came out? Wow, we're old.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. You know what I saw on TikTok the other day, speaking of being old, was the like songs that are turning 25 this year.
Oh no.
On the list, and I haven't confirmed this because it I really don't want to because the thought of it makes me really not happy, but like I want to say it was Misery Business.
No, shut up. Hold on, I'm looking up right now. Misery Business Paranor.
Or maybe it was, yeah.
2007.
Yeah, yeah, see?
No, no.
I
No,
wasn't
no,
a fan of
no.
that. I wasn't a fan of that.
We don't do that here. Also,
We don't
that
do that here.
song, I loved it as a child. I still love it now, like nostalgia wise. But looking
But
back
it's
on it
not
from an adult
great.
perspective, it's so. I'm
Not
not
great.
like other girls.
Yes, it gives hella pick me. It's such pick me.
It's
Um,
so bad.
yeah, so bad.
But I love
But
Haley Williams. Absolutely. I love Haley Williams. But my
yeah,
God, that song. I'm glad. I feel like she's changed. I feel like she's changed. I hope
I
so.
I don't really. I was never a Haley Williams fan, and I'm still not. Now, I mean, like everything I know about her is fine. You know, like I haven't heard anything that's made me dislike
Right.
her, but I've never been like a fan. You know,
Yeah.
but I didn't.
I wasn't like
I think I
a
listened to more
big
Avril
fan.
Lavigne at the
Oh my God, I
time.
loved Avril.
I loved
Dude, there were
Avril
like
so
three of her
much.
albums I played on repeat, constant.
Yeah, yeah.
But no,
Um,
but yeah, yeah. So we got so off topic
we
again.
got. Anyways, sorry. Let me rein it in. So back to the dramas. Yep, my ads are really different than yours. So you get CEOs, I get werewolves. I also get I don't know if you've seen these ones, the like born again ones. Like I died in my last life and now I'm
Yeah.
reborn and I have all my memories and somebody else is also reborn. And that's all their memories.
Yeah.
And they don't know I have. It's this really unnecessarily complicated plot.
And it's like it's just that's a really I feel like that's a really big common trope right now too with like a very popular one in like a lot of dramas and anime too is the whole like reborn thing. I
Yeah.
mean it's all right. I feel like I keep seeing it way too much though.
It
It's the
I
only
see
thing.
it way too much. There has only been one case where I have loved it, and it was a book series I've read, and I think I don't know if it has a little whatever. Anyways, it's Chinese, and it's
Mhm.
called what is it called? The Scum Villain's Self-Saving System, and the whole
Ooh,
premise, and that yeah, saw it, and I was like, that sounds fun.
interesting.
It sounds great. And the whole premise is this Chinese kid. He's not literally a kid. He's like 20, but you know, that's a kid for us. So
Right.
he like died
God.
in life and I'm not
Mhm.
in like this really crazy way. And so he was really obsessed with this web novel in his life, in which it was like a stallion novel, you know, where like you have the big guy in charge who's like the demon descent or whatever, and he's like got all the women and all the things, right? And he was like obsessed with it and like was critiquing everything and like always on the blog posts and all of these things, right? And on the forums all the time. And then he was like awakened, I guess, in the body of the villain, one of the villains, the major villains in the web novel, who dies this really awful, like,
Aw, come on.
like tortured. And he's like, hey, he's put in the pickle jar. It's a whole, it's like
Bro.
this crazy death. And
That's what
so
he gets for
his,
talking shit.
that's what he gets for doing shit. And so the whole premise of it, it's hilarious. There's 4 books, so fucking funny. But the whole premise of it is he's trying to change the novel to save his life, right? Like I don't want to end up in the pickle jar. So
Please.
I have to do all these things. And he has this literal like system, like a gaming system that like gives him missions and does all these things and he's like playing. Anyways, it's very gay. He like changes the system so much that the man falls for him instead of having all of the women. It's so funny. So great.
Whoops.
So great. Um, so anyways, that's the only that's the only time I've ever seen that trope and enjoyed it because it's coming at it with a lot of humor and like a slightly different take. I like being the villain.
Right.
But
Like it's very creative.
yeah, but most of them I see the same thing, like rinse and repeat the same sort of plot.
Yeah. Yeah, which I think it's a really cool premise. I just think you gotta do it. It's like with any cool premise, you just gotta do it right. You can't
Yeah.
just like do it lazily, because then it's just gonna look like everything else in like a sea of people being reincarnated.
Which is exactly what's happening with these micro dramas. Like I
Yes.
couldn't tell you any of the names of them because I've seen about 50 just on my ads alone that have the same premise, like just different characters, just like a different situation.
Exactly. It's like just slightly different actors. Some of
Hmm.
them, that's another thing. I feel like I see the same actors
Some of
pop
them are
up
the
in a lot of
same.
these.
I do see
Is
the
this the same
which
dude?
yeah, it's always the one guy. Well, my question is, how much are you making doing these? Like, is this paying all
Right.
your bills? And that's why we keep popping up? Like, is it worth it? How long does it take to film? Like, how does,
When do
how
y'all
much
do
budget do we have?
casting?
Yes. Are we picking from a pool of people we already know? Are we doing auditions? Like, I have so many questions about the process.
Right.
Um, like, where are we finding these people? Like, because I would feel like if I got given a script like that as an actor in Hollywood, especially, I feel like if I had no name to myself and I was trying to find a job, I would think I was going to end up in a very different story.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't trust it.
I would think, are we sure this isn't a hold on, let me look up this company, make sure they're
I
not
think bad things in
X-rated.
me. Yeah, very bad. And some of them are a little spicy.
They
And
get a
they
little
don't
spicy
they
at
don't warn
times.
they don't warn you when you're going into it.
No.
They are not they get a
I got a
little.
random one actually just yesterday that it started and it was like it was these two people on the bed. The first sound that you hear, the very first sound is like a woman moaning. She's like, ah, and I was like, whoa, whoa. And it just like the camera pans and you see like like lipstick on this dude's neck, and I'm like, what? No. Luckily, clothes were still on. Everything was fine. They get off the bed. They're disturbed and everything is fine. But I was like, and my ears were just assaulted. Why are we doing this right now?
I have seen that with especially a Thai drama where there is no 0 to 100. It starts at 100 and then continues to go up as the show goes
No.
on. And so for me, I'd be like, yeah, okay, this is another. This is
This is
fine.
normal.
This is great. Like it's fine. Let me just like speed a little bit. I know like it gets to the point where unless you're like you want to watch it all the way through and you do you, but it gets to the point where you can pinpoint how far ahead you need to skip to get past it. Uh,
Yeah,
but
that was one of the spicier ones that
that might be
at least
actually
starting at the spicy moment
starting at the
anyway.
spicy.
That was
Um,
the spiciest I've seen recently.
The spiciest I've seen recently was very gay. And I should have known, right? I should have known because all the signs were wasn't I wasn't like paying attention to it really. The micro drama or whatever is literally called like The Racer and His Doctor Perfect. I wasn't paying attention to the title until after I started it. I just saw because in the little ad, it was also showing me this girl, and it was like I assumed it was the situation in which like we're both going after the girl, and so the guy is teasing the other guy, right? Like
Mm.
they're giving each other. That was not.
Uh,
That's not what was happening.
they're doing a different kind of
It was
teasing.
a different kind of, a very different kind. It was very persistent the whole way through. It was kind of spicy, and I wasn't prepared for it because it was also Chinese, and so I was unaware. but I needed to be prepared for spicy. Um, it was an experience. But actually really cute. One of the most non-toxic, I'm gonna call it BL, even though it's just a little microdrama, but one of the most non-toxic ones I've ever seen.
Hey,
It
there's
was
that.
it was really cute. I would actually recommend it. I mean, if you're okay with the little spice, just a little. You're okay with a little
Not
spice.
because what is it where sometimes we just like throw rules out the door when BL is involved, you
Look,
know?
they really do sometimes
Because
throw it
literally
not
there
out
was
the
a
door,
show.
but like in the trash. Bars in hell
Yeah, straight to the
sometimes.
trash can. Because I
Straight.
saw
Yeah.
there was an anime I watched when I was younger, when I was like in high school, right? When
Not
in
the
high school,
Jinjong
you don't really know. Okay, other than that one. But
Bar
there's one I
also in
watched
hell.
where yes, absolutely. But it was about a teacher and a student,
Why
and
is this
I
such a popular trope? Sorry.
and then there was one that showed up. I remember it was called Super Lovers, and it was this like literally a
I
kid
think I've heard of
and a
that.
grown man.
Oh,
I
maybe I
never
haven't heard
watched
of
it because
that.
I
Hold
was
on,
like,
never
that's
mind.
strange.
I
I was
think
like,
I'm
no, that's
thinking.
strange.
That's
And like,
wild.
I don't even know fully what the premise was. I know it's a BO. I know it's
I'm
a
about to Google it now because
I saw the pictures. I'm like, that's a
it
whole
is a
ass kid, man.
Japanese manga series. Yeah,
Centering on the romantic and
images.
familial relationship between high schooler
Oh my
um
God.
and his
That high
adopted feral
schooler.
younger brother.
Oh, I have seen this.
I did not want to watch it.
I have seen this,
I
and I'll tell you what happened. I didn't. I distinctly remember seeing this because I was traumatized. Um, I didn't see. I don't recall having seen their faces when I clicked on it. Like I just read the premise, or I don't even know if I did that. Maybe I read it after, but I was like, oh, okay, sure, and I just put it on, and then I was promptly traumatized because what do you what do you mean? What do you mean? Why are we doing this?
I'm
Why is
like,
this a thing?
listen.
Who who wanted to do
I
that?
think, listen, if we want to do an age gap trope, I think there are a certain sort of age gap where you can do it and it can be cute, but that gap
Yes,
is not very
that wasn't
big.
cute. That wasn't cute.
That was not cute.
Because I don't even care if your age gap is small. If you are drawing those characters to look so drastically different, we have issues.
Yeah. Nah, bro.
We have issues. That's why I was
We got
promptly traumatized.
problems.
We could
And that's
have an
why,
age gap of 20 years, but if, and I'm talking about us strictly as adults right now, us as old people,
right.
right? An age gap of 20 years going upward, not backwards. And
Yes.
if we like
Not
look on the same
backwards.
age, I'm probably like, yeah, okay, that's a little, whatever, it's fine, all is well. But if we're
Right.
doing this in this manner with what is clearly not, that didn't even look like a high school student. That looked
No.
like somebody in middle school, and I was traumatized. I don't even remember if I finished it. I just know I have seen at least parts of it.
And that's why, like, I can't stand the trope. And people are like, it's just drawings. It's like, okay, but drawings also, like,
Uh-huh.
they shape how you see the
That is a
actual world.
representation.
And so the whole like a trope in anime of like, oh, there's this like kid, but they're actually like this 200-year-old demon or whatever. It's like I don't care. I don't care. I shouldn't be seeing upskirt shots of
Nope.
a drawing that looks like a little kid.
Nope.
That's
And
weird.
honestly, I shouldn't be seeing that of anybody of age anyways. Like
Frankly, there's a
if that
time
was
and a
a
place.
thing, that part, yes, there's a time and a place.
If
And
that's your
if that's
thing,
what you're buying, buy your thing. But if
exactly.
I'm in
But
this
time and a
section of
place.
work, that is not the section I was anticipating to buy that and see that. I didn't want
Exactly.
that. Didn't need it. And I'm sure, especially with manga, that's a cultural thing. What I have been able to gather, that is a
Right.
strong
Right.
cultural thing because I haven't
Mm-hmm.
seen things to. Here's let me phrase it this way. What I have noticed with the BLs from around the world, the bar is usually in hell, but in very different ways. The tropes are very different from place to place. Like, there are some that carry over, I feel like a little bit between some of the like Taiwanese and Japanese ones. Like the we're siblings but not really thing. It seems to
Oh, yeah.
be pretty popular, which I guess is also popular in America too. People are fucking weird.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are just vastly different. But that's a whole story for another day. As far as the little
Right.
micro dramas go, the big thing I feel like I've noticed is just the sheer amount of like, I mean, I know we said the lack of communication earlier, but just like willingness to not use your brain to draw
Yeah.
conclusions for yourself.
Literally being stupid by choice.
Literally being stupid by choice. Which brings me to my point of the like siblings but not really trope being a thing. Because in these micro dramas, I have also seen the girl who is living in the house with the two. It's always two brothers, which is really weird to me, but that's a whole other
Ugh.
story. And she's not related to them, and her parents either don't hate her or like hate her or don't want anything to do with her or are dead. And so she's in this house, usually as some kind of servant, which also really weird.
Very strange.
They treat her terribly, and then there's like they're suddenly treating her terribly because there is another girl who wants to be that girl, the pick me.
Mm-hmm.
The weirdest trope I've ever like. I guess it's a popular plot, but it's like on rinse and repeat. I've seen so many versions of it now. It's crazy. Both in like
Right.
the Western ones that I've seen lately and the Chinese ones that I've seen too before.
I watched one that like was almost similar, but without the like any sort of like romantic context or anything. It was literally because I get a lot of these too where it'll be um like daughters of some like big rich family type thing, but a lot of times they're like adopted daughters. And I watched one where it was like they had an adopted daughter and there were three sons and they were all like big successful sons, and one of them was the head of like this program, which they were literally just it was only just like normal siblings, like we just love you as our little sister, you are so we love you, we cherish you because you are the little sister of our family, right?
Sure.
Nothing like crazy weird. And I was like, okay, okay.
That's fine.
But one of the brothers was a head of this company that was like freezing people. Um, but for them to like be thought out later, like caveman style, right?
Sure,
Um,
sure. Very
why? I'm
Walt
not
Disney
sure.
frozen head.
Exactly,
Giving
exactly.
Futurama a little bit. Got you. Got you.
But then they found like their because I guess they lost their like actual daughter, like the mom and dad did at birth, or like not lost as in like lost the baby, but lost as in like they lost the kid, like where did she go? um and so they
Okay.
adopted
Sure.
this little street
Oh my god.
orphan, right, and had her basically as a replacement. um and then
Okay.
the real daughter showed up as an adult, and so
Oh
they
my
threw
god.
out the little, well, they didn't throw her out
What
just
is
yet.
this?
The real daughter pushed her down, or like was like
Oh.
fell down the stairs, and like actually she pushed her down the stairs and then pretended to fall. And then the brothers came in at that point and was like,
Uh,
oh my god, sister, are you okay? And she was like, an ugly little orphan pushed me. um so then they kick her out, and then she does like she decides that she's gonna be like the first test subject essentially for the freezing thing as a way to like pay the family back type thing for raising her.
what?
And I'm like, damn girl, you better than me, because they were also
Better
pissed
than
off at
me.
her, like genuinely thinking that she pushed the biological daughter down the stairs when
Yeah.
she didn't do shit.
I would have
And
actually
literally I
pushed
was
you
like,
down
why
the
wouldn't you
stairs
say
after that.
something?
I'm actually gonna push you down the stairs now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, girl, why didn't you like say something? And there's all these instances where you see, because she still interacts with the family and everything, where you
Yeah.
see like that biological daughter will set up like all these nasty things to happen to make the adopted daughter look bad. And I'm like, why don't you record it on your phone? Why don't you record the
No one
nasty shit she
uses their
says to
brain.
you?
Common
Like,
sense doesn't
seriously, no one
exist.
uses their
No one
brain.
uses their brain for anything. It's decorative purposes only.
It's
Nobody uses it.
crazy.
Yeah, it's not good. And I haven't figured out if people are genuinely watching these or if they watch them like I do in the sense that it's a train wreck and
Can't look away.
I can't look away. And now I have to know what happens. Now the thing is when these
Yes.
pop up on my feed, and I don't know what you do, but when these pop up on mine, if I happen to see a particular one that really has me like, well now I have to see if at the end of this we are stupid and we forgive them or if we kick someone's ass. So I will go and search it up and watch only the last 10 minutes of it. If that. Maybe the last
Now,
5.
see,
I skip straight to the end.
it depends on how entertaining it is. Because
Oh.
sometimes it's like too good a shit show for me. You know what I mean?
Oh, you like the
And it's
drama.
like, yeah, because it's like if I'm sitting there, if I'm literally like, I'm not doing anything at the moment and I'm just scrolling on my phone, why not just finish
Oh,
watching
sure.
this? I'm
Sure.
rotting my brain anyway. I might as well.
I'm not this one.
But
That's fair.
most of them, if it doesn't catch me enough, I will just keep going. Like I won't go look for the end or anything, or like I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm
Mm.
good.
Yeah, most of them I don't bother looking up. It's really just a handful. Like some of them I like the one Chinese one, I guess. That ended up being very gay. I should have seen the signs. Watch that whole thing from start to finish, and I feel no regret about it. It was great. Would do it again.
That was a
10
good
out of
one.
10. It was good. It was great. Um it wasn't drama like, in these a lot of times they have to make the drama up. And so that's why we end up in all of these really ridiculous positions because they have to have some tension or they think they have to have tension and this is the only way they can do it. But the
Right.
tension was like the communication was fantastic. There was moments when like I would get really nervous because they would start doing a trope like, oh, here's the misunderstanding where we see the other person with the girl that we don't like and we're misunderstanding a gesture or something or whatever.
Mm,
And then
yeah.
immediately instead of that, it was like communication. It was like, oh, you caught me doing this? No, I'm gonna tell you exactly what's going on right now in this moment while we're still in it. And I have never in my life seen such a well adjusted set of communication in a drama. You know, you were talking about the whole frozen people drama. I will
Yeah.
say I feel like the plots are getting definitely more and more off the wall because I one of the ones I saw just a couple days before we did this was like I didn't see it obviously. I watched the last 5 minutes, but
Right.
it was the concept of like it was the girl's actual family. She was the real daughter. This is like an American one, I guess.
Mm.
And they just treated her terribly, but then I think it was giving the like my sister's keeper vibe where there was like another I don't know if the other one was a real sister or a adopted I don't know, but she was like used as the take my blood and do this and do that and get all the health things for her or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
And like even her boyfriend was more concerned with the other girl, which like that always is crazy to me because if my boyfriend was like, you're not my boyfriend, and why
Exactly.
we're
Don't date my
still
sister then,
together,
fucker.
that's that's my own fault. If at that point you're like
Exactly.
have him, because clearly I don't need him.
Exactly.
Clearly there's nothing good for me. Anyways, but she to get away from them went and became an astronaut.
What?
She was like 17 and she was this whole thing. Oh, well, here's the I guess her family didn't believe her or I don't know. She became the like youngest astronaut in the world or whatever in that world and
Dang.
went on this crazy space mission, I guess. I Again, these are like cliff notes because I didn't watch it. What I gathered was she went on some crazy space medal and got an award, and while she was doing her astronaut things, she, reconnected with the old friend who like always loved her but never said anything.
Of course.
And on the mission or whatever, I don't know. And so then they started dating when they came back, and then the family like showed up at the press conference to
Bro.
try and like I guess while she was gone, the family figured out that the other one was a problem, and they I don't know. But I do know she was in jail. The pick me was in jail. I don't know exactly what for. But then like the family
Damn.
all showed up and was trying to apologize to the girl and like, "Oh, I'll win you back from the boyfriend." And she was like, "No, you all suck," in the middle of this televised conference. Um and then the pick me was magically escaped from jail and showed up at
What?
the press conference with a gun.
What the hell? Yeah, that's American, all right.
It's American, all right. She just had a gun. and and then people got shot and it was a whole thing. And then I don't know if I finished it or not. I think at the end of it she was like, "Fuck all y'all," but I'm glad everybody's okay. I don't know, I have no idea. um so all of that, which is just to say the plots for the American ones are crazy.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Crazy.
I
I
watched
don't.
a Chinese one though that was like it a similar dynamic to the siblings, but like not quite the same.
Mm,
Where this so this little girl comes running back and she's like got flowers and everything. She's like, "Mom, I got your favorite flowers." And she sees her mom, and this is like an ancient Chinese drama, right?
mm.
And so she sees her mom being brutally beaten on the
Oh,
back.
good. It's great.
And then
Starting off strong.
yeah, and then her mom got framed for something by this one
Mm,
woman that lived in the what you call it? The
mm-hmm.
palace, right?
Ah,
Um
yes.
and so she like framed her to get her out of the way so that way she'd have less competition, and then so
Mm.
they execute the mom right there in front of the child.
Oh,
So then she takes the child, right? And she already has her own daughter, but she takes the child and she takes the child to a surgeon and is like, "Yeah, make her face look exactly like my daughter's face."
huh?
And then essentially use her as like a clout pack mule. They make her like do all the really hard work and get like super talented, so and then pretend to be the daughter, so that way the daughter
Ah,
can like get more status.
sure. And she's doing nothing. Okay. This is
Exactly.
this is a terrible plot, but okay.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
they
And
had
like
some
it got
advanced plastic
to
surgery.
and yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like how did you
That's crazy.
because they were
Not
talking about
even.
shaving her bones, but that was it.
That's
Like
crazy.
you
That
can't
doesn't
just shave
work.
her bones and make her look like her. That's not how that works.
There's no amount of plastic surgery in the world that can make you look like someone else, as Ollie London would
No.
be first to
Oh God.
to testify to. You're gonna look like shit.
Frankly.
You're not gonna
Exactly.
look good, and you're not gonna look like the whatever you're trying to look like. It never works.
Exactly.
We're not there yet, thankfully.
No, we ain't there yet, Chief. Thank God, because could you
Yeah.
imagine?
Oh my god, I really don't want to. I don't want to think about it. There are
I
plenty
don't
of things
either.
I'd rather not go into. But that's a wild plot. I assume then she grows up and like there's a whole bunch of stuff happening there.
Yeah, so then there's like the daughter wants to the daughter, the evil woman, right? She
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
wants to marry one of the young lords in the
Mm,
palace, right?
mm-hmm.
And like the eldest one, so then then she would
Of
when he
course.
assumes power, she assumes power, right?
Uh,
Well, kind of, but that's that's what she wants, right?
besides the point.
And so,
Mm-hmm.
um, so the other girl, the girl that was like mutilated and watched her mother be murdered, um,
Mm-hmm.
Is she like she's like always kind of like she does this whole like I'm like one step ahead.
Mm.
Anything that you think that you're gonna do, I'm gonna do to put myself in a better position. And it's like and the whole time she's seen as like she's like the handmaiden for the daughter, right? And she has to wear this cloth over the lower half of her face so that no one sees that they
No one
look
knows.
identical.
Sure.
But she like switches out like Parent Trap style with the other girl
Ah,
to like show
right.
I'm talented at archery, I'm talented
Right.
at painting, I'm talented at this that. And
That
there's this
just
one point,
sounds like it's gonna bite you in the ass, because then they're gonna ask you to
yeah,
do something that you can't fucking do.
and that was like a big point. But every
And
single time
and
that
we
that would
only
happen, she would be like, I need to step away. I need
sure,
to step
of
away. Hold
course.
on. And then she would have them switch out. And I'm just
Uh,
like, people
I'm
got to be
also
suspicious at some point.
just feeling like to have just changed your face is crazy, because your body. Are we just not gonna worry about whether or not she's the same height, or that we've developed the same way, or like we're not worried about
Frankly,
that?
now, to be fair,
Weight
they were the same
changes.
height. They were like the
Okay.
same height, and
Okay.
their body with like the layers of clothing that they would wear, like
Uh-huh.
that you
Got
a
you.
lot of it
Okay.
you wouldn't necessarily be able to tell.
Okay.
So, you know,
Okay.
that kind of worked out for
Skated
the
by.
well, not for the best in my opinion, but
No. So I
it worked
assume
out
at
for
the
him,
end
I
of
guess.
it, the whole thing unravels and they're found out.
Well, there's a the third brother, no, fifth brother? Yeah, fifth
Okay.
brother. She like I didn't see the very end of it, but she
Oh.
like I saw a later one because I watched one of them and then
Mm-hmm.
I kept like scrolling and
Got you. Got
eventually
you. It
another
came
one
back
popped
around.
up that was later. Yeah. But I see like the fifth brother is like he can tell the difference. He's the only one who
Got
knows. Like
you. He's
he's
figured
like, "Oh,
out.
I know you're not the same
He
person."
knows
But she
what's up.
also apparently like saved him when he was getting bullied as a child and had
Ah.
this like tattoo of her mother's favorite flowers on her like back of her shoulder
Sure.
as a child too and
Yeah, as a
everything
child, we
when
have
she
this.
saved him.
Yes.
And then also
Uh-huh.
as an adult he like ended up accidentally, I think accidentally, I'm not 100% sure if he like because
Mm-hmm.
he's another one of those like I'm one step
Sure.
ahead kind of characters, um
Sure.
but like
They
sees
all
it
are.
on her back in the bathtub. And so he's like,
Mm.
oh yeah, that's her. But then she looks like that girl, and she's claiming to be that girl that's supposed to marry my brother, but
Mm. Mm-hmm. But that's not the
it
girl.
ain't the
Sure.
same person, honey.
Mm.
So,
This
yeah.
is crazy. I don't like it. I don't like it. And also, side note of all side notes, but nothing sounds worse to me than being in a palace as a woman married to somebody in power.
Oh,
Nothing sounds worse
no.
to me. I would rather be poor. I would rather be a
I would
peasant.
so rather be poor. Absolutely.
Nothing.
I wouldn't
You're
be
like, oh,
married
but you
to a
have
rich
power.
person now.
No, same. I same. There are, well,
It's
let
not like
me.
people have
There are
stopped.
precious fruit few that I would consider. I still wouldn't do it, but there are precious few that
Yeah,
I'd consider
yeah,
only
yeah.
not doing. But I
Because
I
with all of those
don't
connections
want
and
to.
stuff, there's a lot of
Yup.
connections in there that ain't good.
Most of them
I'd
are
rather be
not
away from
good.
that.
Most of them are not good, and I also I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I feel like, especially because there are, I don't know, I guess it's just true of just any sort of power, whether it's like just the boss in your local store or like,
Hmm.
big billionaires or whatever. They just get that feeling of like they're superior and they can do whatever they want. I don't really roll with that. I don't,
No, I'm
that's,
not big on it.
I'm not a fan of that. And I don't mean it like being treated that way. I mean treating other people that way. I don't
Yeah,
that's not how I roll. I don't
that's not
really
really
fuck with
my
that.
vibe,
Not my
frankly.
vibe.
I
And
like
so
to treat
nothing
people
sounds
like
worse.
people.
Yeah. Because I like to treat people for what they are. Let me phrase it
You're
that way.
right.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes I don't, but I like to treat people for what they are. And yeah, I don't fuck with that. So nothing sounds worse to me than being a boring woman in a like if you're telling me my only hobby has to be not I'm doing it because I want to, but has to be embroidery. Right? I have no other options. It's like embroidery or
Yeah.
singing or the piano, and like this is all that's available to me, and I have to like no, I want no part of it. None. None.
Right. And see, it sucks because my mom was very like, She was very hard on me as a child, and she did
Mm.
make me play piano and violin. Um,
Mm.
and what sucks is that I like the piano and violin. I
Yeah.
didn't like how she made me
Yep.
play them, so I hated
Yep.
it as a child. As an adult, I'm like, I genuinely like doing this. If she hadn't have
Hmm.
been such a jerk about it, I would have had fun sooner.
But that's the thing. I feel the same way about certain things. Like I actually liked to sew and I made things as a kid and like I crochet now and I've knitted before. But, like if you forced me to do these things, I would stab you with the needle. I don't want to do it
Hmm.
because that's just how that rolls.
Right.
But it's that same sense of superiority of like even with parents, like I am in charge of you and you must do the things that I tell you to do without any consideration for
Hmm.
your desires or well-being. Don't fuck with that.
Then I will not.
Then I will not. I frankly would have Mulan was my favorite as a kid because
Me too.
the idea of being like fuck all of you.
Exactly.
I love that so much, and it was great. And I also Lilo and Stitch, Nani just out here like
Yes.
doing all the things. These were my idols. Like I
Exactly.
so badly wanted to be Nani out there like yeah, she's barely managing to get by. She's in a constant state of crisis, but she's having a good time. She's having a
Uh-huh.
good time.
She's doing
She's
it her way
doing it her way and
and
she's
doing her
interesting.
best.
She has her hobbies, she has her skills. She's yes, giving up a lot of things. That's a whole other discussion to be had, but like she's living the life the way that she wants to live it. That's the choice that she
Exactly.
made. And so all of the like stories I see with the this is part of why I feel like Anytime recommends because I'm in a book club at work. They are very big on the like the romanticy thing,
Mm.
which
Yeah.
is not for me. And if I am reading a story, I need it to be like 90% action and w- fantasy or whatever else, and then like 10% romance at the most, right? Like I need
Right.
it to be
Right.
a backseat to what's happening. I want all of the
Hmm.
politics and world building and all of the nonsense. I
Hmm.
want Tolkien to take me on a walk through the forest to stare at this one tree for an hour. This is what I want. This is what speaks to
Exactly.
my soul. But the just the trope of like the girls fighting in the palace over who's favored by the emperor, not for me, because I'd have been like, fuck you. me back. Let me bounce. I
Exactly.
don't want to
I'll
be
be
here.
emperor now. Fuck off. Like
Fuck you. I don't, I couldn't care less. I actually, if you didn't perceive me, that would be for the best.
exactly.
Stand by me.
Exactly.
This is what I mean when I say I don't ever want to be perceived. I don't want to.
Which is totally fair. I feel that. I feel that for sure.
I should say on any, I don't want to be perceived on any sort of romantic level or like people, this cracks me up too with fanfics and stuff. I don't read them, but or not anymore. But I'm not like I I don't want to be at the concert, right? And to have you notice me and to be folk and like that no. I don't want to be perceived.
That's yeah, that's
I don't want you
scary.
like that.
Don't look at me.
don't I don't I am here for vibes. I'm here to listen to you sing and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a but I
Hmm.
don't want you to know that I'm here. I even
No.
if I am in the front row just because I got some good tickets for a good price, I don't want you to look at me. I don't want you to see
I
me.
am just a number.
I am just I am here to give you money so you keep making music because I want the vibe. I want to listen to
Exactly.
I'm here for the songs only. And then you are like a second. You're underneath that. Music
Yeah,
first,
you're
then
an
you.
afterthought.
Yeah, afterthought. But I would like but here's the but for me. I would like to be perceived on a level of there are some people I would be dying to have a conversation with about certain things. Like Tableau from Epic High. I would love to
Mm.
have a conversation with that man. Couldn't care less about anything. I just want to have a conversation with you about writing. And your experiences and your processes because I've heard you talk about things and I've heard sort of on your podcast how things work. Like, I would be dying to have a conversation with you about it. but I don't want to be perceived in any other way.
Right. But like,
That's
don't
it.
ask me any questions about me.
No.
Okay? I
Mm-mm.
just want to know about you.
I just want, there are questions I want answered, and once they're answered, conversation over. Like, that's enough
Exactly.
talking.
Go away.
No more talking.
Get out of here.
We're done now. Same thing with a lot of artists. Like, I just, like, nope, I want no contact. And I say this as someone who has bought VIP tickets and has met and had pictures with people. And I've not just like both Korean and Western artists, right? Like I've done a variety of things in my life, right? And I've met people. Not a fan. I don't like it's cool. I want to get the pictures with people. Like if that's a thing that's there. But realistically, I'm buying that ticket because it's closer to the stage and I'm fucking blind. I
It's
need
like
to
I
see.
want to
I'm
see
short.
you.
I
Yeah.
can't. And people say like, I just want to be in the building. Yes, totally true. I just want to be in the building. But I want to see. I don't care. I don't need to be so close, but I got to be close enough that I can see.
Right.
And if I'm not close enough to you, I need to be close enough to the big ass screen so I can see the
Yeah.
big ass screen.
Because if you look like an ant and the screens look like a blur,
Yeah.
why am I
It's
here?
yeah. I could be listening to it from outside. I might as well be. And don't get me wrong. I'm still going to have fun with the people around me. You know, you make do, but it's not the same. And I'm
Yeah.
saying that. And I
No,
say this
it's
as
not.
somebody who's been in concerts in like stadiums and like tiny little rooms that, fit a handful of people. Like I've been all over. It's different.
Yeah. Yeah, it absolutely is.
And that is a hill I will die on. I feel like a lot of people are going to fight me on that and fair enough. But this is a hill I will die
Hey, to each their own.
It's a
Everyone
hill I
likes
die
their
on.
different concert
Exactly.
experience.
This
That's
is
all
why
good.
this is why I don't judge the other people for the things cuz I get it. Everyone
Yes.
feels differently. I am just short and blind. So this is how I enjoy myself.
I cannot press zoom on my eyeballs. Wish I could, but I
Right.
cannot.
It doesn't work that way. And I'm nearsighted. So like I literally like, come on.
Like,
Uh
bruh, please.
and then you throw the astigmatism in on top of that and the concerts at night and we're outside and there's a million like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I was like, I can't do it. Everything
Right.
is literally a blur. I
Literally
didn't
a
think
blur.
this was a YouTube. Wait, no, not YouTube.
Yeah.
Wait, who sings? Wait,
Mm.
I just confused myself. Wait. No, Blur's the band. Why did
Oh, Blur. Yeah, Blur is the band.
I was like, why is this a U2 concert? And I was like, wait, what? It's a
Was
U2.
it right?
It's not it. Blur. That would have been such a great joke too.
Right.
That fucked it up. My
That would be a
bad.
good joke. Yeah, that was good. We'll edit it out correctly. We'll let you do the right
Yeah, exactly.
one. But I know this has been a really sort of all over the place episode, guys. Sorry about that. We're coming back into the new year, and so we're just kind of chit-chatting a little bit.
Yeah, getting into the swing of things
Some
again.
of these opinions are probably not the best, but
But
in
it's
my defense,
fine.
it was fine. It's okay. It's fine. I stand by, I think, most of what I've said.
Our major opinion here at
Right,
Interpop is
right.
that people are different, everyone likes different
Yes,
things, and that's okay.
exactly. And
Asterisk.
asterisk. Big ass asterisk, though, because
Some
there
things
are
you
some
shouldn't like.
times, there are some
Like
things
anime
we
children.
shouldn't. Right,
And I
exactly.
stand by that.
I stand I endorse that. I endorse this message. Um, yeah, and being the palace consort fight, we don't want
Yeah.
that either. We don't like
No, I mean, leave that.
we're not
Leave
about that
that.
life.
Leave
Leave
it.
that in the ancient times is probably where it belonged.
Exactly.
Um, but in any case, yeah, that I feel like what we've learned here today is that asterisks apply to everything, and
Hmm.
I need to be able to see at a concert.
Absolutely. Good lessons. Good
This is what we've learned.
lessons. Gonna have lessons for each episode now.
At the end of it.
Gotta be able to see at a concert, guys.
You gotta be able to see the concert. Look, if you've never been that close, I highly recommend you try it. I just do. But again, heavy on the asterisk.
Because it's also expensive.
That's true too. But as far as the artist goes, pick and choose very carefully who you want to be closer
Yes.
to, because if you're just close for the sake of being close to be noticed or what, it's you're not having a good time. You're not having a good time.
No.
And nobody around you is having a good time either because of yeah, no. Um but if you're going, you love this artist, you love the music, we're here to have fun, and you're not gonna be like videotaping the whole 24/7. Get as close as you can because it is a good time. But if you're, and I feel this way about everything, asterisk on top of asterisk, if you're going to the show just to have your phone up the whole time, you're not having a good time.
No.
You're not having a good time.
My one of my favorite shows I ever went to. Well, it was my favorite at the time. Not so much anymore. It's been ruined for me. But
Mm,
when I was there, I realized I had only taken one picture the entire night.
mm.
I enjoyed it that much. I was just having fun. I took
What
one picture at like the beginning and then completely nothing else the entire night because I was just so enraptured in the experience.
what did you
So
see?
I don't want to talk about
Oh
it.
no.
It wasn't
Oh
nothing
no.
weird.
Oh,
Actually, but it was unfortunate. It
um,
was some YouTubers that there was an unfortunate thing that happened later, and I was
uh,
like, well,
yeah,
so it
so
wasn't
was it
really a concert, but it was a
like a
live
live show?
experience in a
Oh,
concert.
got you.
So yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Well, but that's such a good point though, because if you're there just having a good time, like, and people are like, oh, well, how am I gonna remember this later? And don't get me wrong, I like going back and looking at my concert videos. I don't. I'm not gonna video the whole thing though, because then I'm more.
no,
And if I am videoing, I'm not paying a single bit of attention to what's
exactly.
in my shot, and the video's gonna come out horribly because I'm having a
That's
good
like the
time.
first concert I ever went to was Demi Lovato. Well, it was the Jonas Brothers, and they had Demi Lovato and Avril Lavigne
We're
headlining
old.
it.
Oh wow,
But
that
literally,
was
I had
good.
this little old shitty camera and I took pictures. I zoomed in as far as I could
Yeah.
and took pictures of them on the stage, like each time they came out. And then
Yeah,
after that, I did nothing. I just sang the songs and had a good
I'm
time.
having a good time. I'm saying. S- Some of my favorite concerts have been when I have just been having a good time. Like
Yes.
I went to a show when I was in college. I was living on the coast, and it was kind of an impromptu show because I is this group. I love this group, and I had for years at that point. Um, and I was like, oh, they're gonna be here on the coast because it was like a sort of anyways, it doesn't matter. But I went and it was like in this like club and it was just standing room only and it's like a really small venue and I drugged my friend out with me and we went and we were
You
like
drugged your friend.
I did. So,
What? Wait,
sometimes you
what?
must drug my friend out and we were like accidentally really close to the stage. I'm talking like second row. Like we were accidentally really close because it was standing room and so we just
Hmm.
happened to get there really early. Um I don't know that I took any pictures of it. And if I did, I don't have them. Not a single one of them. I don't the only picture I have is after the fact and it's on my Instagram. I got a picture with the lead singer because on the way
Yeah.
out, we were also some of the last people out. And so as we were going out, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, do you mind if I get a picture with you? And that's all I have. But I had such a good time the whole night because I was just enjoying the music.
Right. That's the best way to enjoy any sort of like concert live show thing. It's just bask in it.
Just
That's what it's
enjoy.
there for.
Yeah.
Just enjoy. Yeah.
I'm
Good
I'm of the
message.
opinion that's true for anything I do. I
That
never
is
want
fair.
to be
Yeah.
so invested in taking pictures or videos of everything that I am no longer enjoying the moment of
Yeah.
anything. Like even if I could just be going out and about on a vacation, I never want to be so worried about pictures and videos that I'm not
Right.
enjoying my vacation.
Because then I feel like you're more worried about what happens after the experience than you are about the experience itself.
Yes, and I understand people want to be like, you know, I want to remember this. This is how you remember things later, and da da da. And I get that, especially diseases and things. I get it
Right.
to an extent. To an extent,
To an
there's a
extent.
very large line that I'm not crossing, and if you have to say
Yeah.
stop and take a picture at every little thing, I'm no longer having a good time.
No.
That's
If
just
you
how I
take
am.
like a handful of pictures or like a short
Hmm.
video here and there, stuff like that, that's fine.
It's
That's,
fine.
yeah,
Have a great
also,
time.
that's normal. But like if you're just constantly behind that phone,
Yeah.
not to be all like, kids these days and their fucking cell phones.
Yeah.
Not, not like that.
No, no, no,
Okay.
no. Because I carried my disposable camera around all the time too. Like the
Absolutely.
my
Yeah.
my
I
actual
remember. Mhm.
disposable camera. Sure.
Yes.
But I wasn't stuck on it. I took pictures of the things that like when the moment strikes me, right? When I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's a good picture. That's a good video. That's a good, and then I put
Yeah.
it away and move on."
Exactly. Just
Yeah.
remember to enjoy what you're doing too. That way you can be
Exactly.
happy then and later.
I feel like we've gotten a little philosophical, but I like our tidbit. That's our tidbit.
That's our tidbit. This week's
That's our
tidbit.
tidbit. Um Yeah, I hope you guys stuck around for that roller coaster ride of an episode. There was really a lot of nothing we said, but we were just kind of chit-chatting about our mini episodes,
Yeah, just our
dramas.
experience with little short dramas.
Hmm. We let the tangents take over today, and it was kind of fun.
It's a little fun, and it's sometimes you gotta let it happen because it leads you to other discussions that are also fun,
It does.
right?
Well, that's
Think.
what happens when you're the neurodivergent. This is how conversations
Yeah,
work. You never stay on track, and it's more fun this way.
exactly,
I don't,
exactly.
as far as I'm concerned.
We're just
I'm
free
like,
spirits.
oh no. I'm not a free spirit.
I'm
Um,
free tonight. What's
yeah.
up, guys? My phone number is 70. I'm just kidding. I'm just, wait, no,
That's
no.
not a number. I am shackled to myself. My number is not out and about. I'm sorry at all. I
I
am
am my
not
number
free
one.
tonight or ever. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Unless,
much. Now get out of my sight. Unless.
well, I started to go somewhere with that, and then it struck me that I don't know if I have enough. Started, and then I was like,
Actually,
no,
never mind.
actually no,
No,
because
I'm good.
even if you sat my my ideal in front of me, I would still be someone. There would still be a person in front of me, and do I want to deal with a person in front of me right now? Not really.
People are hard.
People are
People are
hard.
hard.
Is it
Yeah,
worth it? Probably. Probably entirely.
probably.
But
But not
I
at this
don't
moment.
have the energy right now at this moment. No. So you could stick just I was gonna list some names. I'm not going to, but I'd still probably be like, it was nice to meet you. We can have a wonderfully deep conversation if you'd like to. Tell me about all of your trauma, but then I'm gonna get up and walk away when we're done."
Trauma dump on me and
Trauma up.
leave, daddy.
That's it. But yes.
Thank you guys for
Thank you.
listening.
Oh, yeah. That was a show we did, guys.
Yep. I hope everybody had as good a time as we did.
I
and
hope.
follow us on socials at Interpop Podcast. Please
Yes,
and
and
thank you.
please and thank you. Appreciate it. Maybe we'll have some fun things coming up for you guys in the new year. Maybe some exciting changes. We'll see.
Yes, yes, look forward to it.
Some look forward to it. Look at it. Enjoy
It's a
it.
new year. Look
Bask in it.
forward. Bask in the glory. That is our podcast.
That is our.
World
Say that is our
domination.
shit
We
show,
shall do
but
it
yeah,
this year.
it's world. That is our world domination is better. Look forward to our villain arc is really where we're at. Look forward to our villain
Yeah,
arc.
Pinky and the Brain coming to you
Yes.
live.
Oh, that would be a lot of fun. Let's hope we never have to interview anybody ever.
If
Oh,
so, I'm sorry in advance.
we would we'd suck. All right, guys. Yeah. Look forward, follow all the socials, do all the things. We'll be less chaotic next time. I feel like I say that a lot.
Stop saying it.
I
Stop.
should. I even stop saying. You know
The
what? No,
chaos
fuck that.
stays.
We're gonna be more chaotic next week, guys.
Yes, this is our
Enjoy.
year of anger, hatred, and chaos.
I am chaotic neutral this year.
Mwahahaha. Evil laugh with me. Mwahaha. Mwah. Ha ha ha.
I like the really slow mwah. That was great. That was good. That was
You
good.
couldn't see it, but I put my fist up in the air too for extra drama.
That was good. I don't
Yeah,
have an evil laugh. I can give manic laughter at this
that's just
point.
your regular laugh.
Yeah. I Oh, yeah. Look. I love a good manic laugh on somebody else, so it evens out too. It's kindred
Exactly,
spirits.
exactly. Give him
Okay.
that Junkrat.
So I'm manic. Oh, so we're giving Junkrat and Roadhog now.
Wait, we've switched.
we we switched a little bit here.
And for context, I was a Junkrat main for a while.
I
And
played
Hank was a
Roadhog for a
Roadhog
while.
main. Which are characters from the game Overwatch. Also, for more context.
Also, for more context, this is our this is our Overwatch phase in the Overwatch 1 phase in the beginning.
Yes. Back when
And
that was a thing.
yeah, back when that was good. And
Yeah.
now we've swapped. But
No, no.
we're having this is the year of the Junkrat and Roadhog. This is the arc
Yes.
we're in this year, and I fully endorse that. Let's go steal an arcade full of plushies.
Absolutely.
Let's just go rob.
Tachimaru's. Let's
Yes,
just get them all. Let's get them all.
rob the fuck out of the Pachamaris, and then we'll maybe hit the bank and get you the crown in that really fancy skin
Yes.
Junkrat. Or oh, I guess I get the crown next. We'll get you one too. It's fine. All right, guys. Well, look forward to us next time. I am Junkrat.
And this is Roadhog signing off. Bye.
Bye.